All right, Shalom. We just want to give all praises first to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching His word in truth and sincerity. This is the brothers again doing a brief in transit on the way to the battlefield, and we're gonna do a show, go through the spirit.
I got something. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time.
Yeah, Esau knows he has but a short time, and his time is almost up. That's why you see him pushing so many of his different agendas that he got. He got the mark of the beast. He's been trying to push that this year. He's been trying to start up World War III. All right, crash the economy, building up his stuff for these FEMA camps to be ready, so he's ready to roll on you. Trying to push you to sell your guns and trying to have these different gun mass shootings, all these different things going on, because ultimately Esau knows that his end is near and he's ready to roll on you people, and it's right around the corner before that time comes, because you see all the prophecies coming to pass. So it makes it more evident that the end is near for Esau, but Esau, he knows that.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea.
Yeah, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. Basically, all you people on the earth. Destruction to you, because that's all that's coming to this place. You think that Esau, he only hates these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? He's going to destroy everybody, even his own people. Esau just bringing wrath down on everybody.
It says, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know he had but a short time.
And that's why he's going to come with that great wrath, because he doesn't want to lose his kingdom without a fight. All right, Esau's going to fight tooth and nail, trying to push his agenda, trying to get that new world order. But the Lord isn't going to allow that to happen. All right, and that's why Esau is you see him trying to flag our videos as well, because the more this word gets pushed out there, the more that the prophecies coming to pass, and it's speeding up for the elect's sake.
I got another precept. It's in Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Yeah, you see Esau falling like lightning. He's falling fast. All right, because when America was first established, all right, since then it's been going downhill. All right, and now it's just falling faster than ever. All right, falling like lightning.
I got a precept. This is Joel 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform the enterprise.
Yeah, what do Esau want to perform? He want to perform that new world order, but the Lord isn't going to allow that to happen. Like it says in Job, that the Lord is going to basically stop him in the midst of while he's eating. All right, while he's trying to set up his full course meal to that new world order, the Lord is going to stop it before you can even get to finish it, because the Lord isn't with Esau ruling, because it's nothing but death. That's why the Lord has to speed up the time for the elect's sake, because the way Esau's ruling, it will be no flesh to be saved if he kept on ruling.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. And that word forward, it means crooked or perverse. And that's Esau. All right, Esau was created to be crooked. He was created to be perverse. All right, he was also created to be the sword of the earth. All right, and then once the Most High is done with judging all these people, all right, the final judgment is going to be that thermonuclear fire. All right, Esau's going to serve his 1,000 years of slavery, and then he's going to be done away with. All right. Now the Most High, he's speeding up the prophecies. He's speeding up the time. Okay, because the elect are pretty much sealed. All right, and now there's destruction has to come. That's why Esau, the brother, brought the scripture out. He's going to come with great wrath, and that's what we see. We see that turmoil over there in the Middle East, where Jerusalem being recognized as the capital of Israel. Now the Arab League, they're calling for sanctions on America. All right, because that's just too much controversy. Jerusalem is very controversial. Yep. And furthermore, that they're fighting over our land. All right, because we're gonna get that land back. That's not their land. So the Most High, he's going to plead with them according to Joel, I believe the 3rd chapter. We didn't get that, you know. You're going to bring all the armies down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, and this is for our sake. All right, and us being men of the Lord, us being watchers, us being the prophets, that's what we believe that we are. All right, because we're prophesying, and we're in the time of prophecy, okay? We're not in the time of everybody getting their hands together. We're in the time of great destruction, man. All right, we're in the time of you making your calling and your election sure, because the time that's coming on the planet Earth is going to be like no other time in history. All right, you're going to have famines. You're going to have mass diseases. You're going to have mass riots. All right, Esau, he's going to bring his chip. He's going to be killing people. He's going to chop people's heads off. All the things that you see in these sci-fi movies, these horror movies, it's going to happen on the planet Earth. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai, he wants to happen. And during all that, the elect are going to be saved up out of that. All right, and everybody else that's not part of the elect, if you're on the shores of America, are you going to be totally destroyed?
Joel 2.
Is it 2? Is it 2 and 2 and?
I think it's the 3rd chapter.
Yeah,
third
3 and 2 up. Yeah, bubble shot.
Good. Yep. Just Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, he will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Now that Jerusalem issue, that's going to start bringing all these nations into Jehoshaphat. The day right after, they call for Infatada, I believe they call it.
Yep.
Right? Pretty much a day of rage, man.
Yep.
All right, a day of rage to where them Palestinians is going crazy. They're shooting off rockets. The Israeli Defense Iron Dome shot a rocket out of the sky. So that conflict is going to be perpetual. All right, and sooner or later it's going to heat up to thermonuclear fire. All right, continue on. And somebody get Jeremiah 49 too.
And 20. It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Yeah, so all the chaos that's happening in the planet Earth is to plead for the Lord's heritage, all right, Israel. It's for our sakes. It's for the elect's sakes. Lord's will, we be part of the elect. All right, somebody got to be the elect. All right, it's not these niggas in the rap videos, all right, committing adultery, doing all type of manner of wickedness. All right, not coming back to to their power. All right, they want to serve the so-called white man. All right, the black woman, she wants to be a white woman, man. She wants to bleach her skin. All right, she wants to put blonde hair in her head. All right, so they're gonna be destroyed, man. And those are our people. If you jump to 9 out.
Yeah, this is verse 9. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Prepare war. So this is exactly what's happening. War is being prepared. While you bonehead, knucklehead and niggas is worrying about LeBron James, is worrying about football, worrying about basketball, worrying about the next rap album. The Lord, he's preparing all the armies for war, man. All right, and what are you going to do during that time? Huh? Continue.
It says, wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men.
Let all the men of war draw near.
So all these nations are going to participate in this last nuclear war. Okay. Continue.
It says, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
And that's what you see. All these nations now have stopped putting their money into their infrastructure or their economy as far as agriculture, and they put it into their nuclear capability. They put it into their scientists and their engineers, okay, into those ICBMs. So now America doesn't have that power like it used to have. But that's why America is gonna come down with great wrath, because they're starting to see that their power is waning. So they're going to try to capture it back. All right, they're going to do that also with the mark of the beast. All right, because they're going to make the whole world take that chip. All right, but the other nations, they're going to come against it. All right.
It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened. And it says, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, the Middle East. All right, and that's where you're starting to see the Middle East is a hotbed of controversy. All right, because that's where the Most High is going to have this last war take place. All right, that's where it's going to spark up at.
Yeah.
All right.
How long has the American troops been over there in the Middle East? Like, they ain't never came back. And now all the other nations are going to gather themselves over there as well. The troops over there, they're not going to leave. It's going to be more troops actually getting sent over there.
Yep, it says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come and get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
For their wickedness is great. Hey, Yara, can you get Jeremiah 49, start 17?
Yeah, can I bring out this quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bring out.
This is one verse. It's Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations.
Yep, that's the same thing that it was talking about in the book of Joel. He said, wait ye upon me. It's talking about the men that believe on the Lord. It's to wait upon him patiently. You have to have that patience. Now we see that our Lord is doing everything that he's written in his book. How he's going to come up against the other nations. How he's going to spark this third world war. Now to a person that's unlearned, they'll be like, why is Trump doing all these things? Why are these leaders doing all this? It's because the Most High is working on the minds of these kings. You know.
It says, for my determination is to gather the nations.
So that's the reason why all this stuff is happening, because it's the Lord's determination, and we know that everything that comes out of the Lord's mouth doesn't come back void.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
So yeah, so them ICBMs, the chariots, which that's going to be shooting out them laser beams, that concentrated fire, right? The Lord is doing that because they have spoiled Jerusalem, man, and they have committed all type of abominations, and they were in league with each other to pretty much to try to do away with us, man. You can read about that in Psalms the 83rd chapter, how they were confederate and try to cut off Jerusalem from being a name. So the Lord, in the fire of his jealousy, because we are an apple to the Lord's eye, we're how does it say? We're an apple.
Yeah,
apple of the Lord's eye.
We are the apple of the Lord's eye. We are very precious unto him. We are his people. All right, he loves us. All right, that's why he saved the remnant. Okay, namely the elect. All right, that's the remnant that the Lord saved that he loved. And you heathen nations have scattered us. You talked about us. You put proverbs and bywords about us. All right, when you shoot us down in the streets. Okay, you have your way with our women. All right, you do all type of manner of wickedness. So the Lord, he gonna plead with your flesh with that hot burning fire, man. That's why he's assembling all these damn heathen nations together, man. To pretty much to come against them, and then they gonna turn against the Lord, and then the Lord gonna just totally wipe them out, man. Go ahead.
You wanted, yeah, I was it on that one.
Yeah, but
Sure.
can you finish that? We done in Joel?
Joel,
Yeah, finish that and then we'll jump there.
Joel 3 and 14. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near.
The day of the Lord is near. That's why we're ramping up into that day. And brothers can feel it, man. Brothers can feel like something big is gonna happen. All right. It's the spirit is out there, man. The spirit of war is out there, man. For every time there's a season. For every season there's a time, so to speak. And we're in that time. We're in a time of chaos. We're in a time of serious judgment. Okay, judgment of the 2/3, judgment of the other nations, the heathen nations. All right, and judgment of Esau. All right.
It says, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Continue.
The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad out here, man. It's gonna get real bad out here. But those that believe on the Lord, all right, we have a savior from all this, because these people don't have a savior. All right, so that's what keeps us grounded. All right, knowing that the Lord, he's going to destroy this place and get us up out of here, but he's also going to save us. Right? Nothing's going to happen to the righteous. Nothing's going to happen to the elect. Not one bone will be broken. Okay? Not one hair on their head will be taken out. You know? But that Luke the 19th chapter, I think it talks about, or 21st chapter talks about that. Go ahead, Yahya, Bokushan.
You said Jeremiah 49 and...
Yeah, start at 17.
All right. This is Jeremiah 49 and 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation.
Edom is talking about the so-called white man. And Edom, the land of Edom is talking about America, spiritually.
Yeah.
Okay? Where you Edomites dwell. All right?
Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at it. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
Yeah, and that ultimate plague is going to be the those nuclear missiles, those ICBMs. Before that, you're going to have mass riots. You're going to have famines. You're going to literally have people acting like zombies, eating people, man. This is actually going to happen. All right, people going to come up against each other with swords in their hands, talking about them guns, machetes, you know. It's gonna be an all-out war, okay? For food, for water, for just toilet paper, necessities, top ramen noodles. All right, a lot of people are gonna die in the upcoming time. A lot of cities are gonna be shut out. All right, you gonna have the so-called white man with his military. They're gonna pretty much dictate everything that you're gonna do, man. It's gonna be full-on martial law. And if you don't adhere, it's gonna be weapons ready, so to speak. Weapons hot. They gonna shoot if you don't do what they want you to do.
That's why they call it martial law, because it's warlike law.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it's gonna be. It's gonna be war on the people.
Yes, in the time of war, there is no laws, you know. Hey man, you just put their ass to death. Women become spoiled. Children, ain't no respect of persons, man. It's all just judgment. You know, your kids get put to death. Everything, you get put to death, whatever. And there's no consequences behind it. It's eat or be eaten, you know. Continuing on, it says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
And that's talking about the destruction of America. The Lord is comparing it to the same way how he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. He rained fire and brimstone. He left Lot's wife a pillar of salt, you know. The same thing is going to happen in America, you know. It's going to leave this place a desolate wilderness, you know. Right. Nobody's going to dwell here but desert creatures. After the Lord rains 200 million missiles on America, you know. And that's pretty much overkill, because one missile, two missiles can destroy this land, you know. They said Russia has a missile called, what they call it, Satan.
Yeah.
Which can destroy, this one missile can destroy the state of Texas or Paris, you know.
Yeah.
So how much more? 200 million, you know. They say the missiles carry multiple warheads that can break off and hit multiple targets in different areas. So this destruction is going to be devastating, you know. The earth has never seen this destruction on this level before, you know. Continue.
It says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong, but I will suddenly make him run away from her. And who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, and his purposes that he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Yeah, so surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. The least of the flock is talking about Amalek, the least of Esau, you know. He's going to draw America out into this third world's war, you know, which is going to lead ultimately to America's destruction. Because what's going to happen, we seeing the tension right now with Trump declaring the Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. The tension between the Middle East and the Palestinians is heating up, you know. So pretty much, the tension in the Middle East is going to heat up so heavy to the point where them fake rats in our land, they're going to attack Iran, you know. And Iran is going to be, Russia's going to back up Iran, and America's going to be forced to back up Israel, you know. That's what's going to lead to the Third World War. That's what's going to ultimately lead to America's full destruction, you know.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, that's because them rats, them Amalekites in Israel, they're allied with the U.S. You know, that's why they made that decision. Trump said, that Jerusalem is going to be the capital of Israel, that shows you where his allegiance stand, you know. So backing up what the brother is saying, when the rats make that stupid move, man, that's going to be their last move. And what U.S. is going to have to back them up off rip without question, you know. And that's going to be that's going to be World War III right
that's
there.
What's going to lead to America's destruction, and that's what's going to lead to the land of Israel over there being destroyed. It's all been prophesied, you know. It's all we reading about it. We reading it to you right now, you know.
Sure.
Continue.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
Yeah, he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So they're going to draw America out to be destroyed, and they're going to be destroyed too, you know.
Yeah.
This has all been set up by the Most High, you know. Like he tells you in Revelation, the 7th chapter, he has the 4 angels holding back the 4 winds of the earth over there in that Middle East area until his elect is sealed, you know. So the angels are working on the minds of the leaders to get this thing started because the elect is being sealed, you know. Continue.
Yeah, that was pretty much a hit on that one.
Well, can you read 21 now?
Oh, okay, so like
The last one, 21.
verse 21. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea.
It said the earth is moved at the noise of their fall. That's that great earthquake.
Yep.
If the whole world is going to hear, the whole earth is going to hear the destruction of America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the 24 time.
If the whole earth is going to hear the destruction, all the animals, everything's going to hear it, man. The earth will move to and fro, man. That's how great the destruction is. And all the other nations, they're going to see the smoke rise up. And they're going to see the destruction of America, man. Because Most High, he's going to pretty much empty out his nuclear arsenal, man. Because it's the Lord's army. All right?
Yeah, I got a precepts backing out what brothers was just bringing out how the earth is going to make an impact, man. With 200 million missiles, that's going to shake this place up, and these people are going to feel it from afar off. Just think of like with an earthquake, you know, a huge earthquake, say 7 to 6 on the Richter scale. They say that they feel the after effects far off, man. So how much more from these missiles when they hit America?
Yeah, because when the missiles hit, it's gonna shake all the tectonic plates of the earth.
Yeah, yep.
And it's gonna be like the earth is pretty much gonna just fall out of the sky, man, and just tip over. That's how bad it's gonna be. All right, you seen the movie San Andreas? It's gonna be 100 times worse than San Andreas. All right, well, buildings were collapsing. You know, the seas. It's gonna be so bad that the islands are gonna move. All right, what do you know that can move islands, man? Move them out of their place. It's gonna create massive tsunamis. All right, it's gonna be like the Most High is gonna destroy the whole earth. You know, but out of that, he's going to deliver his elect. It's like, yeah, you can go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24. I'm gonna jump to the point. Verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage.
Yeah, like a drunkard. A drunkard has no stability, so to speak.
Yep.
Right? Somebody that's drunk, they're falling all over the ground. They can't get up. That's how the earth is going to be. It's going to be like the earth had a long night out, man, and it was drinking. That's how bad the earth is going to rock to and fro, man. It's going to rock to and fro. It's going to kill a lot of people just with that earthquake.
Yeah.
In different places that the nuclear fire doesn't hit, all right, a lot of people are just going to die from just their hearts failing, right? From the sound, the noise. Yahushua going to cry during that time, man.
Yeah.
The whole earth is going to see that. They're going to see chariots. All right, the earth is going to be rocking to and fro. All right, it's going to be tsunamis.
The waters are going to be plagued with radioactive material. The water from the missiles impacting and hitting the oceans, tsunamis. You know, it's going to be a lot, man.
And then the Lord, He's going to be shooting laser beams at people, deteriorate them.
Not letting up.
Everything at the same time.
Everything at the hour of destruction.
The Lord killing 2 birds, like they say in the world, 2 birds with 1 stone. So on one end, destruction is going to get rid of the wicked. On another end, the destruction is going to cleanse the earth.
Yep.
Because the kingdom is going to be built on the earth, and all these structures got to go. You know, we ain't going to have no Eiffel Tower in the kingdom, no pyramids of Egypt in the kingdom. All that shit going to be taken down, and we gonna conquer this earth and put our buildings up, you know, our monuments and our temples up, you know. So the Lord gonna use these missiles to pretty much clean the earth up. Tsunamis gonna be coming, new land masses are gonna form, you know. The land of Israel is gonna multiply and get bigger, you know.
That's right. Fire is a cleansing agent, you know. So the Lord has to cleanse this place from all the wickedness that Esau has pressed out, you know, on the earth. But this place, Babylon ain't gonna get cleansed, man. This shit is gonna get nuked, you know. It's never gonna be inhabited. It's gonna be a memorial, basically, of the captivity of Israel. All right, us catching our hell in this land, man, and the wickedness that took place here, you know. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
America's gonna fall and it's never gonna rise again, you know. It's part of the Heavenly Father's judgment.
Yeah, we bring out last precept.
Okay,
y'all got something?
No, that was
okay,
it.
Yeah, this is Revelations 18:1. And after these things I saw an angel. After these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling. It's become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, and that's how America's going to be once it's been destroyed. Like the brother was saying, it's going to be nothing but unclean beast over here, because it's not going to be inhabited by people ever again. And Babylon has fallen. That's how these other nations are going to be looking at it when they see it from afar off.
It says, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Yeah,
because they all been they subscribe to that Edomite doctrine. All right, the ways of Esau, how he want to run things.
Yeah, it said, I believe it said in Jeremiah that all the nations are drunken of her wine and are mad. You know, that's why they're gonna do with their nuke this whole place, man. You know, when you're smitten with madness, hey man, you're just crazy. You know, you just like to say fuck it, man. I don't care no more. I don't care about the repercussions, man. I'm just gonna shoot nukes off, man. To hell with America. You know.
It says, and he cried mightily with a strong burst, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Yeah, all the other nations, they got rich off of Babylon. Like you see now, like America is a consumer society. Nobody buys shit from America, but we buy everything from them. So they getting rich off of us.
They getting rich off you dumbass consumers, you know? Because all you people do is consume, slave, consume, you know? And these nations, they come up off that, all right? Because they know that, like the brother said, America is not it doesn't make anything, all right? They just buy it, man, you know? It's not no production going on here, you know, it's just consumption.
It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that she be not partakers of her sins, and that she receive not of her plagues.
Yeah, the ones that's going to come out of her are the ones that's deemed for salvation, man. Because everybody else, they're going to be destroyed along with this place.
Those in Micah 2:10 that spiritually came out of her, you know, it's going to physically manifest. Those whose hearts were never in this bitch, man, you know.
It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. The cup which she have filled to her double.
Yeah, and that slavery that we had, Esau's gonna get that double in the kingdom. You're gonna get 1,000 years of slavery that's not even imaginable, and then you're gonna be just done away with.
Yep. Yep. It said, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And that's how Esau feels, that nothing is going to happen to him. But you're going to receive double for everything that you have done.
It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Awashai, who judgeth her.
Yeah, and that's all going to come in one day, man. The destruction of Babylon, all right? And it's a judgment coming from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's why it's going to be a destruction it's going to be talked about forever, man.
The Lord is going to show his strength in destroying this place, man. You know, he's going to show his power. It goes into that in Revelation, the 9th chapter, by overthrowing this place, Babylon, Esau's rulership, and Yahushai coming back and what? Knocking out all the crowns off these nations, you know, because they rightfully belong to him, man. You know, getting his kingdom.
We can pray. You want to eat it on that?
Yeah. So with that, we're going to wrap it up right there and give all praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And shalom to the Akim out there, preach his word, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim.